guys, welcome back to Just Talking, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing my unpopular opinions so that I can lose my entire following during my 200 subscriber special. So before I ruin my reputation, I just want to thank you all for 200 subscribers. When I started this channel a year ago, I didn't imagine having such an awesome following with so many people to interact with, so thank you all. Anyway, first up, the most controversial in my opinion is that Icon is a good coaster. Everywhere I go I seem to find a comment about Icon and I see people getting very angry about it, particularly its quote-unquote unforceful launch. I don't want to feel my soul leaving my body and I don't want whiplash as I'm thrown around like a ragdoll as Icon takes its course around its tight layout. As much as that feeling of intensity is a lot of fun, it's only fun at the right time. Take Sick for example. While not comparable to Icon, it takes wide corners to go into its quick inversions, but Icon has tight, snake-like turns that would hurt a lot if the launch was any faster than it already is, and would cause it to age horrendously due to a great force being applied over a long period. I love Icon, and it's definitely in my top coasters in the UK, and I love it for all its turns and inversions, and of course the Junior Immelman. Also, you can't go wrong with a theme for Icon, it really builds up suspense, and the Noble Stranger did an incredible job, and that's what sets it apart from most roller coasters. It's a great overall experience for all ages. Next up, Nemesis is not intense. I hold this opinion with most coasters. I've been riding them since I was tall enough to do so, and they don't affect me as much as other people. But maybe it's the age of the coaster that's taken away its bite a bit. I was expecting, with the warning signs outside the coaster heralding that it's the most intense in the UK, for it to blow my mind, but while I enjoyed every second of it, it was just fast fun with some amazing inversions bending over the central alien. It simply didn't give me that feeling, where it feels like your insides are being flawed, and don't get me wrong, Nemesis is one of my favourite coasters, but it feels like it's just growing laboured by its age. So it definitely was once as forceful as it makes out to be, but it's just that said force has taken its toll on this B&M beauty. God, I say that a lot. This one's gonna hurt a few feelings. Flamingo Land is becoming a good park. I never thought I'd say that. So hear me out. Flamingo Land is a smallish park, so it isn't going to be spectacular, and it may never be, but it's getting better. In previous years, the place has been a nightmare with staffing issues with staff, as many of them weren't good at loading coaster trains, and the 1,000,001 breakdowns that would happen all the time. But as of my recent visits, things seem to be taking a brighter turn. The zoo was clean and there was a great emphasis on education and conservationism, with the animals looking really happy, and you can actually see some footage from the sea lion show in my recent vlog, and I'll put that somewhere around here. The park itself was very lively, with staff members being very helpful and getting trains around nice and quickly. Most shockingly, each ride that broke down was also reopened at some point, and a lot did break down on the day I went. Sick broke down, but it reopened within the hour. Navigator and Mumbo Jumbo broke down too, the latter of which I was on when it happened, but they both reopened as fast as possible. Honestly, it was really great when I last went, and the operations on Sick were great too, with staff checking the restraints carefully and letting people pick their seats and keeping the queue at an almost walk-on during a very busy day. Another one? Oh come on, how can I have this many? Blackpool's wooden coasters aren't that bad. Okay, if you're older, I can understand them being quite a pain. The seats are quite tight and aren't really built for taller people too. I thoroughly enjoy the woodies at the Pleasure Beach, and that's because I follow a set of rules that stop me from suffering, and they are as follows. Number 1. Don't put your hands up. That is unless you want any more airtime than you already have, but if you do it, be warned, you will be launched in every direction imaginable. Number 2, don't go at the back if you don't want force. The back of a coaster can be fun, you're basically being dragged around, but on a woody, it means that with each turn and dip you take, you are the tail that is being thrashed behind, which is why the back of Grand National has headrests so you don't get hurt, and that's a massive red flag, so if you do actually go on the back of Grand National and you come off complaining, you kinda deserved it. Number 3, I can't really tell you to get a wheel or a non-wheel seat on any wooden roller coaster because no matter where you sit, it's going to hurt if you're not the right person. It's really just a game of luck. And number 4, sit alone. Don't try to sandwich next to a mate if it's tight in your seat, because the second you get going, you're going to hit into each other and it will just feel claustrophobic. So if you come off of the coaster in pain, or any coaster in general, I wouldn't recommend going on it again, because I don't want any of you accidentally getting hurt, and maybe it's just not for you. Don't force yourself on it just to say you did it, please. Only a true coaster enthusiast can realise their limit. Well, that's about it. I decided not to go into the American side of theme parks because we'd be here all day talking about why they're a rip-off, why screens on rides are a substitute for animatronics and the like. But thank you for watching, and once again a massive thank you to all of my subscribers. I'd love to see your thoughts and unpopular opinions in the comments. As always, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And this is Just Talking. Bye bye.